Let's go, boys! The game for the title. The game for the title. PSG needing a single point from today's game against Angers to become 13-time Ligue 1 champions. Here we go, boys. I don't usually stream Ligue 1 games, but this is a historic game. Historic game will be there. But welcome to everybody. I know I sort of made this stream without notice. Honestly, decided that crap. I realized the game was at 4 and that this is a title game, and so it was really like in the last like 30 minutes or so that I had to like conjure up quickly a thumbnail. Like if you could see, I didn't even make 2 separate thumbnails. I'm just using the same one. But hey, that stuff doesn't really matter. We're here now. If there's not many people here, I understand. I didn't really give anybody much notice. I've got the Real Madrid game that I'm hate watching. On the other hand, they're losing right now. Arsenal drew today. It could potentially be a very, very, very good day today. But how is everybody else doing here today? Whew. All right, let me turn off my turn on my do not disturb. I'm not trying to get spoiled ahead of time for either game. Yo. Hello. Hello. Yo, how we doing? How we doing, everyone? Yo. Can't believe Real Madrid are still losing. I'm a big fan. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on, let me put on the commentary for you guys. Hopefully you guys can hear it.
Bench. And his team managed to come with the Champions League. Everything ready for the first half of football.
Paris kickoff. Here we go.
Here today at the Parc des Princes, they will be crowned champions of France for a record.
Yes, sir.
Time standing in their.
What is the score in the Madrid game? Madrid are losing, I think, stand in the 44th minute to Valencia, 1-0.
Kicking from left to right.
They got some fugazi penalty. Some fugazi nonsensical penalty, which Vinny missed, luckily. Then Valencia went and scored like a minute or two later. Then the goal scorer for Valencia went and scored an own goal, but it was ruled out because Mbappe was offside initially.
This is Marquinhos.
Where can I watch? Okay, this is the one time where I'm with you guys. Oh yeah, my bad. Mamardashvili saved it. My bad. It wasn't a missed pen. He didn't miss it. The penalty was saved. This time around, because I'm here in the UK and it's like there's a 3 p.m. blackout, so basically no football can be watched between like 3 p.m. all the way to like 5:15 or 5:30 or something like that, and that counts any league, anywhere, any platform, anything, which means that unfortunately for me, I have to watch this game, with the little side eye, not the most official sources. But the thing is, with this time round, it's not on me. I have the League One pass here in England, but I can't watch it. So, listen, I'm doing what I have to do. I'm doing what I have to do. How can I make my message show up? But I mean, you're picking it. Why did they got a blackout? I think it was like a rule made back like way back to basically promote people watching domestic football, because the idea was that with television that nobody would then go to like smaller like non-league or smaller club games. So it's basically it increased the likelihood that people would go do so, which I mean, I don't get it. I don't even know what my local team is. I'm not gonna go and watch them. So I just think it's all stupid. Hello, Spiral Galaxy, how we doing? I'm in the UK too, mate. I mean, I don't know why they do that. I think it's extremely stupid.
Another player who's been.
Thoughts on 𝙋𝙊𝘿𝘾𝘼𝘎? Great talent. Having a good season. Probably surprised a lot of people given that he came from Crystal Palace. But yeah.
Kimmy's pass is misdirected and easily cleared. Angers hoping to come forward. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙞 winning possession, but committing a foul here on Hakimi. Hernandez to the Georgian 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝙖𝙞𝙬. Angers 4 games.
Top 3 right wingers in the world right now.
That's obviously
right wing. I mean, Dembele. Well, I guess Dembele is not necessarily right winger. What do you say?
Brest, Monaco.
Lamine probably is there. 𝙀𝙊𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎 probably is still there, definitely.
3 points above for who currently occupy the relegation playoff position in 16th. They're 7 points above the...
Dang, why am I blanking on right wingers? So Rafinha's only left.
𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. What a first season he's had.
And then like a 𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾𝑼𝙎 or any PSG man, I wouldn't necessarily consider them as right wingers.
Performance at Anfield, but he's been solid pretty much all season. The Ecuadorian.
𝙀𝙀𝘋𝙀𝙀. Yeah.
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑝𝑒𝑟.
I thought you lived in Canada. Not any. Well, I haven't lived in Canada for a while now, but I'm Canadian, so I grew up, and that's where my family still is. But
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎.
yeah.
Looking at home already at Paris Saint-Germain.
You're junior. I saw the trash meme in my school. What, like the trash meme that like I use as like my like channel like membership emotes.
Everybody bar Donnarumma in the Angers half. Warren Zaïre-Emery. Vitinha, good turn from 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑝𝑒𝑟. Good.
Do you have any strong? Whoa, Kvara! Oh!
Anticipation by Yaya Fofana.
Yeah, your trash sticker. All right. Do you have any strong agenda? Okay. Nah, do I have a strong agenda? I mean, I've got a strong like Prem agenda. Like this whole thing that like the Premier League is, you know, the second coming of Jesus Christ out there. Yeah, no, I've got an agenda against that. Player agendas.
Safanov was in goal on Tuesday as PSG defeated the second division side Dunkirk.
PSG agenda. Do I have an agenda against like? I mean, bar things like I've got a Real Madrid agenda.
They won it 4-2.
Like if it's a specific player, I'm not sure if I got a specific player in mind. But like I got clubs. I got an Arsenal agenda. I got a Real Madrid agenda for sure.
Off by Ruiz for 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝑖𝑗. 𝙀𝙀𝑼 with that close control. Can he get the shot away? No, because there was a good, strong.
How's that a foul, ref? Dang, 𝙎𝙬𝘼𝑖𝑗. If I'm not mistaken, he's from Angers.
Will know that and was quick to close down 𝙎𝙬𝘼𝑖𝑗.
What team will you hate watch Madrid versus Arsenal? Both of them. Both hate watching. Both hate watching. I mean, if you guys want more expansive answer, I literally today, like an hour ago, released a brand new podcast episode with 2 of my friends, Manny and 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝑖𝑗. So you guys can go there. We talked about the ties. We talked about PSG. We talked about a whole bunch of stuff. And I've got some clips also coming out. One which has already come out. So if you guys want to go and look at my thoughts on which team I'm going to be hate watching most, I highly recommend you guys go and watch that video. The podcast episode.
Vitinha.
So the video about the hate watch, yeah. I mean, that's just a part of the short. So if you on the short, you can see like I can link to another video, and in that video, oh come on, oh yeah. You guys can see that I linked to a longer episode video, which is the podcast episode video. And if you guys go and watch that, you'll see that the whole podcast episode. It's a long one. It's like an hour and 45 minutes. But talks about a lot. We talked about every single Champions League tower. We're also gonna do like a thing. We're gonna do like a boot talk video, but we didn't end up doing so.
It's gonna be a throw in now to Angers. Brilliant skills from
Artist blazing PSG like crazy. I mean, PSG are good right now. I think he's crazy. I mean, I'm not saying, you know, we're smacking every team. I'm like right now, based on form, Barcelona, like PSG, Barca are the 2 best teams in the world right now.
Deciding that Florent Anna should tuck in.
Oh, so I keep trying to shoot there. Is that a pass?
2 new players. A fullback now.
Oh.
PSG. Ramos.
Oh.
Vitinha was trying to thread the eye of a needle there.
Second in the world. I mean, if you say Barca's better, if you say like that's not a crazy take. That's not a crazy take. I think it's between them. It's between them.
To press excellently. This is.
Would you want to sell Marquinhos in the summer? I mean, For me personally, no, I don't want to sell him. I think he's a club's legend. He's still relatively young. I don't know. Understand why there's such a demand in the fan base to go and sell him. I personally want to keep him, but a lot of people want to get, especially if you're gonna go and sell him and get somebody like Van Dijk who's older than him. I don't see it. I really do not see it.
𝙋𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾, who oversaw a couple of league titles here at the Parc des Princes. Now shot on.
Go on.
It was opening up quite nicely for Gonzalo.
Is the new PSG kit they played against Man City, is it the best kit you've ever seen?
Now Vitinha.
The blue kit. I mean, we're running against more than Man City now, but is it the best kit ever?
Coming in from the left-hand side.
No, actually, honestly, like when I first saw it, I wasn't the biggest fan of it. It's not the worst thing ever. Like aesthetically, it's not my favorite though. However, now, it's up there. It's not aesthetically, no, but it's because it's the history. It's the history behind it and what we've done with it. That's why for me, it's going up there for sure. If we go far with this kit, let's say we win the Champions League with this kit, Loki, I've been thinking I need to buy that kit. Honestly, I want to buy all the kits that for this season. I want to have a version of all of them. So, but hey, unfortunately, I don't really want to spend my own money for this. So, hey, if there's any boot company out there, if you want to come and send me a couple, I'm more than open for a sponsorship or an integrated sponsorship. Anyone out there, I'm available. How can I watch?
PSG's record appearance.
I don't want to. I mean,
putting on the PSG show.
I'm using buffsports.me.
Time today, 𝙋𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾 joined from Roma back in 2013.
All right, guys, the link that I'm putting in the chat, do not use it. Obviously does not work. Completely does not work. If you guys want to be able to watch it though, I mean, click it, you have to be on the verticals version of the stream. But I said obviously do not use it because it obviously doesn't work.
Years of the Qatari reign, if you like. Montpellier pipping them in 2012. Monaco in 2017, and then Lille, the most recent French champion that isn't called Paris Saint-Germain. That was in 2021.
Switch. Premier League team you support? It's hard to support them right now. And honestly, I've decided I'm just not watching their games anymore. It's the Tottenham Hotspur. But honestly, right now, it's like, yeah.
The skipper, who's got a very important role today.
No, not really supporting them. It's just, I was gonna go. I was thinking of potentially live streaming the PSG. The Chelsea Spurs game. First of all, I had other work, so I probably wouldn't have been able to do so. But even if I could, I still wouldn't have done it. It's just, honestly, unless they win the Europa League, sack Postecoglou, sack him. Whoa! He's on 1-on-1. Nah, he got the ball. Nothing. He's got the ball, he says.
Goes down.
We'll see.
Push it to red card and a penalty, but Pacho gets the
Has he gotten sacked? I don't think he's gotten sacked, unless I've missed news recently.
Well, I have to say, it looked to me like there was contact on Laporte. Let's see if we
hopefully not.
Watch a replay of that.
Maybe. I don't think he has. I mean, I feel like I would have heard a bit. But he's definitely on the hot seat.
That through ball splitting the PSG backline.
Yeah, that was a dangerous through ball there. I mean, I'll have to wait and see it. That could be a pen. That could be a pen. Come on, let's go. Let's good.
Fabian Ruiz on this incredible.
Would you want to sell Barcola for 𝙭𝙀🫏? No. I mean, even though I want 𝙭𝙀🫏, I like him. Initially I was very, very against him, but I wouldn't sell Barcola for 𝙭𝙀🫏. I think they're different. Like 𝙭𝙀🫏 and 𝙭𝙀🫏 have somewhat similar play styles. Barcola is the only one on the team who can really offer you what he does, going in behind, so on and so forth.
Man City's 52 matches without losing. Another mistake at the back, and PSG just taking their eye off the ball for a moment.
But would you like Barcelona or Real Madrid to win the Champions League this season if PSG flops? I said if it's between those two, it's definitely Barca. Barca's a rivalry. I mean, I don't like them because, you know, the remontada and some of that stuff. But you know, we've gotten our revenge against them. So it's a rivalry. It's like a older brother or not, older brother thing. Like, you respect them, you respect the way they play. You don't really necessarily like them, but I don't hate them. Real Madrid is hatred. Real Madrid, it's spiritual hatred. Real Madrid, it's personal. No, it's a spiritual hatred.
Yeah, I think he'll be a relief man, Pacho. Again, we haven't yet seen the replay of it, but when 𝙀𝙁 goes down, it's always a
foul
moment for the centre half. He was the last.
Are they going to show back the replay?
If it's a push, then you can get the double sanction.
Well, it does. Let's see.
You know, he pushes out at the forward, and I think the referee deciding that 𝙀𝙁 goes down too easily.
Yeah, I mean, I think if it's given as a pen, it's harsh. Thoughts on Manchester Derby this Sunday? I might stream it. If there's enough demand. I might stream it. I got the game of using a very legal method.
He'll be hoping
good.
The rub of the green today, but frustration at the moment for the former.
Yeah, I've got the game on the second monitor.
Tour.
Keep you guys updated.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙼𝙎, who joined Angers in 2021 as the assistant coach to 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎. Took charge as a caretaker boss in March 2023 as Angers were heading down to the second division. Got the job on a permanent basis and got them back up.
Do you think Newcastle's an underrated team? I think they're fairly rated. Where's Newcastle in the league? Like top 7 maybe? I mean, it's surprised that they won their trophy and whatnot, but I wouldn't say necessarily underrated.
Pacho to Marquinhos. 𝙀𝙖𝙖 was caught there. A little bit late by 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎.
Dembele and Barcola both on the bench.
Luis Enrique has his 2 flying wingers on the bench. If we can still call Ousmane Dembele a winger, he is playing through the middle.
Opinions, how much do you think PSG would pay for him? Well, given that there's the prem tax or something like that.
To take his tally this season to 32 goals in all competitions. Just a remarkable transformation. He's always been.
Probably have to be. With prem probably over 100 million, right about there.
He's never been prolific until this season.
Is he worth that?
Hakimi switching towards Désiré Doué.
Allez, Des.
His first season with Paris Saint-Germain. Vitinha to 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝑝.
Foul.
Doesn't get the foul.
And that's going to be a foul.
And the 18-year-old not best pleased with the referee's decision this time.
I think that's a foul.
𝙎𝙬𝘾𝑝, who, correct myself, turned 19 last.
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑝's ball control and the air potentially being Ligue 1 logo. I mean, it's too similar to like the Bundesliga logo, so no. I think just the logo, what you have right now, I think is perfectly fine. Honestly, French League needs to have a team to compete with PSG. Feels like the fans will get fed up. Which fans? PSG fans will get fed up. Why would PSG fans get fed up? I mean, I do agree that PSG, we need a better French team. But not necessarily.
Marquinhos and now Lucas Hernandez.
I don't necessarily think that the PSG the other fans I mean, they go. I think the thing is, a lot of it. Yes, of course, PSG have a massive budget, so on and so forth. But I think more than anything else, it's just the fact the other teams are not performing. Like, you have a Marseille who, okay, obviously, we're not necessarily saying like they can go and rivalize against PSG, but they're third now. They're no Europe. They went out of the Coupe de France relatively early. They have one game per season. I mean, one game per week, and still are not competitive enough. Like, that's just completely on them. There's no excuses there.
Nicely taken by the veteran Florent Anard. This is Lefort. Back to Fofana.
All right, the Real Madrid players are getting ready to go back out. I feel like guys, I'm gonna say another Real Madrid juju magic. Another Real Madrid, something's gonna happen.
Of course, a credit to him, but it also says something.
Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully Valencia are able to beat Madrid while giving them the second loss in like 2 years, 2 seasons at least at the Bernabeu in the league. I think we should sell Beraldo for 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝙼𝙎𝙾. I mean, Beraldo's still young. I still think give him a bit of time.
Hoping to add to his
ease him into the lineup. But I mean, yeah, he started off decently well, but then he's fallen off from there a bit. And yeah, things though, he has to start for our game against Villa.
Pass by 𝙀𝙖𝘖 is a little bit short. Abdelli forward. 𝙀𝙀𝘼 touches on for 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾. And a slip from Pacho, almost letting Laporte in.
Gijo. The voice is delayed. Is it?
A lot of touches of the ball for the PSG players, but Angers have survived 20 minutes now at the Parc des Princes.
Foul.
Foul by Lilian 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾. And a yellow card. Sorry, it's 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝑗, the left back, who's gone in late.
Why can't we play Marquinhos in the first leg? Because of yellow card accumulation. He got a yellow against Liverpool, which ruled him out for the second leg.
He's going to get
or the first leg, pardon me.
He's going to get a yellow card, the Gabonese fullback. Which means it's going to be a difficult remainder of the afternoon for him up against the likes of Désiré Doué and being on a booking.
Bro, what's up? I'm doing good. Good.
What's the plan here between Vitinha and 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘋𝑝𝑟? Vitinha, Hakimi, good cross from Hakimi. It's pushed away by Fofana, turned back into the danger area and flicked over.
Okay, we're creating chances. We just need to put one of these in.
Place for the defense to try to defend the ball. That cross from Hakimi just in front of Fofana. Lovely delivery from the Moroccan, and I think Angers' goalkeeper quite right to take no chances. Fabian Ruiz, 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑝𝑟 making the run.
Dang, PSG have 90% possession. That is crazy.
The Angers stalwart.
90%.
Been in the club for 9 seasons.
The thing is, though, we only got 2 shots. None of them are on target yet.
Abdoulaye Bamba. It's one of a host of Angers players out of contract in June, and the club have not yet decided if they're renewing his contract.
What do you think of Trent leaving Liverpool for Madrid? I think it's similar to how Mbappe left PSG, although not necessarily quite as much. Because Mbappe, there was always rumors that he was going to go to Real Madrid, whereas with Trent, I mean, there was maybe some, but not nearly as much. I mean, did Trent ever say that he was always going to stay? I'm not a Liverpool fan, so I don't know. I don't recall him. Has he ever said that he wanted to stay at Liverpool? Like if he wanted to finish out his career there? I don't know. I mean, you have to think too. He's won everything with Liverpool. Sure, he's a local lad. I guess you could say he had the chance to become, you know, a PSG legend, PSG captain. I mean, Liverpool legend, Liverpool captain, so on and so forth. He wants to test himself. But I think it's in that sense it's similar to good safekeeper. It's in that sense it's similar to Mbappe's because like I mean they're leaving, you know, very good teams still already to go to Madrid. The thing with Mbappe's though it was different because I mean first like Trent's already won everything at Liverpool. Mbappe was missing the Champions League. Mbappe the year before made like basically had everything was revolving around him. Got his sporting director that he wanted in Luis Campos. Got all his friends, all the players he wanted, the 𝙋𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾, the Dembélés, the Hernandez, all these players came in. Thanks. 𝙀𝙖𝙖𝙖𝙀𝙖. Finding getting all his guys in. For him to just be there for one season and then dip. And then also Mbappe was like, there's also some of the other stuff, the off the pitch stuff, the comments, like I'm thinking the Monaco thing, some of the stuff that happened there.
𝙬𝙬𝘼𝙖𝙖 infield. Ruiz tries to give it back.
Wish. Dang, Angers are just sitting back. Why would Trent want to live in Merseyside? That place looks like a dump. It's dumb. It's his home. Dang it. Madrid have equalized.
Forward, a difficult one for 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝙖 who can't control it.
Madrid have equalized. Is it Vinny?
This is Vitinha.
It is Vinny. So he makes up for his is it a corner?
It's a good atmosphere inside the Parc des Princes. It'll be cranked up a notch or two on Wednesday night when Aston Villa are here. Absolutely electric.
Come on, get back, get back.
𝙬𝙬𝘼𝙖 has dispossessed Vitinha. 𝙬𝙖𝙖𝙖 still shot on.
No. No.
Instead, this is 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝙖.
Well done. Well cleared.
Oh, PSG get the ball clear. I thought 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝙖 was going to pull the trigger. He had an opportunity to do so. Now 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑾. Esteban 𝙬𝙬𝘼 crossing. Marquinhos is there. Anand's ball in, nodded.
I think we should sell Zyammer for 80 million because he's been poor this season, and we have 𝙬𝙖𝙖, who's good for the times he's played. Yeah, but like
𝙬𝙬𝘼𝙖 with a good break forward.
𝙬𝙖's only played against smaller Ligue 1 teams or in cup games. You haven't seen him against the best of the best in Europe, and you've seen what Zyammer can do. I think he's just in a down, like, he's not been nearly as good. He's not been like okay, he has had some games where he's been really underwhelming, but like overall, I think he's just not been nearly as good as we saw him last season, and that's the annoying thing. But no, I don't think you sell him. He's still young, still probably a bit raw. I think that's one for the future. You allow him to develop. And honestly, realistically speaking, the way that he's being utilized this season, I think is a more coherent thing. I don't think you should always have, routinely have an 18-year-old, 17-year-old last season for him starting every single game.
Ruiz again. Vitinha. Always looking to accelerate, always looking to go forward, Vitinha. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝙖𝙖 though for Angers, coming clear, not for long. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝙖𝙖, the player who wins it back.
You think PSG is going to win the Champions League? I hope we do. It's tight. I mean, I'm not saying it's a guarantee. Obviously, we're favorites, so on and so forth. Things are going good right now, but you know, football can happen. There's still good teams in it. But I think this time around, this is one of the better chances we've had. Well, obviously since the last time in 2020 when we went to the final. So we'll have to wait and see.
𝙬𝙬𝘼𝙖 now to run at 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑖𝙖. He decides instead to come inside, but doesn't find Fabien Ruiz. Alexandre Dujour in his technical area, telling his Angers players to try to play the ball out, show a bit more composure. If they punt it forward like that, it'll come straight back. 𝙀𝙖𝘼𝙋𝙏 finding 𝙎𝙬𝘼𝑾𝙖𝑼 and now Vitinha. Ruiz.
League One is not a top 5 league. Yeah, League One is not. I agree. The third tier of English football is probably not going to be a top 5 league in Europe. I agree. No, the dictator.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙼𝘼, who gets through a lot of work in that midfield area. Marquinhos to 𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾𝙼𝘎.
You hate Arsenal? Yes, Arsenal got an Arsenal agenda. If that's what you're asking.
Fabian Ruiz doesn't come off.
Come on, guys.
Now 𝙬𝙾𝙼𝘾, nice play between him and 𝙀𝙁. This is 𝙬𝙾𝙼𝘾 still, needs support. Doesn't come quickly enough though.
Come on, it has to be a bit more dynamic, a bit quicker.
Very much a feature though of this Luis Enrique side, the way they win possession back so quickly. 𝙀𝙀.
Allez, Des. Ah.
The anticipation was good from Jordan Lefort.
League One is not a top 5 league. League 1, pardon me, is not a top 5 league. So which league is ahead of it? Because I'll go and give you yes that Bundesliga, Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, okay, all top of it. PSG's the 5th of the top 5 leagues, but who's ahead? Who's ahead? Portuguese league, no. Portuguese is not ahead.
Good skills from Abdelli turning 𝙎𝙬𝘼𝑾𝙖𝑼. And now it's...
Whoa.
𝙀𝙁 with the cutback.
No. Good block.
The volley is wide. Lucas Hernandez.
Come on. Eredivisie, no.
That shot from 𝙬𝙾𝙼𝘾 after some fine skills.
I mean, look at this season in the Champions League. You have PSG, obviously you went through. You had all French teams that could have gone were through in the Champions League. At least like made it through to the next stage.
Now at the other end, Désiré Doué to the byline.
Lille went through, Brest went through, Monaco went through, at least to make it to the playoffs, to the knockout stages.
They haven't attacked much, Andre, but when they have come forward, they've done it well. They've created danger.
I think along with the Premier League, that was it. No other team could say that. No other league could say that. Every single one of their teams made it through to the next round. Gonzalo! Oh!
Big chance for Gonzalo Ramos just after the half-hour mark. The cross from 𝙎𝙬𝘼𝑾𝙖𝑼. He's unmarked, Ramos, and he heads it over. A player of his quality.
Why do you have an agenda against Arsenal? Because it's the fans. It's the way Arsenal fans speak with the authority of Real Madrid fans, but have the pedigree and the gravitas of a Spurs to back it up. Like, it doesn't make sense. Spurs fans, you can say whatever, whatnot, but Spurs fans are not delusional. Like, I had Arsenal fans going and telling me that no, that Saka this season is better than Dembele. Be serious.
5 defeats in a row without scoring since 1980, so maybe.
Top 5 leagues are Prem, La Liga, Bundesliga, and Serie A. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily agree with the order. I'd say Prem, La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, Ligue 1. That's the order I'd put it in. I think that's what most people... handball? Yeah, I think that's what most people agree with. Who do you support from every top 6 Prem club?
Another free kick. This one
like
is very
players.
well placed indeed.
Players from the top 6 Prem clubs.
The ball. He knows he's capable of scoring from this far out. Got that memorable goal here against Marseille, didn't he? From a free kick, Achraf Hakimi.
When was the last time PSG scored a free kick? Was that free kick?
4 goals this season for the Moroccan, the same number as he managed in all of last season.
Am I by team from every top 5 league? Obviously in Ligue, PSG, Premier League, Spurs, La Liga. I'd say Barca.
Hit it firmly, but into the wall. Senior again denied.
Bundesliga.
Has taken it.
Bayern because of Fonzie. And then 𝙎𝙬. I really don't have a team, honestly. I really do not have much of a team. 𝙎𝙬's like the one league where I just watch it. Whoever. I mean, I remember when when Juve dominated, but I wouldn't necessarily say I support Juve. AC Milan, not them. I don't think I really have a team that I support in 𝙎𝙬. Junior, hello there. Hello there.
The shots from Vitinha.
Woo! Vitinha.
The save by Fofana.
It's a save. What a save. What a save if he's managed that. Holy. Let's see. It was flying.
Fine stop.
That's a great save. Why didn't Vitinha take the free kick? He's not a I mean, Hakimi's good at free kicks. Free kicks in football are so scarce nowadays. Last PSG won gotta be Messi or something. That was Hakimi scored one last season. I mean, you also think like I mean, I'd have to look at. I'd be curious to look at the stats for free kicks in actuality.
Struggling to clear their lines. 𝙬𝙬𝘋𝙬𝘼.
But
appeals now for a penalty.
But I wouldn't be surprised if they like the free kicks. Our free kicks are just as common as they once were before.
𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼 finds Vitinha.
Oh yeah, how could I forget? He did.
Of Paris Saint-Germain.
True. Thanks for reminding me.
𝙬𝙬𝘋𝙬𝘼.
Kvara, well done. Oh, Gonzalo.
The same result though. His header goes over the bar.
Junior, the Prem ain't a Farmers League. Okay. So, would you say that none of the top 5 leagues then are also Farmers League? Like, listen, if you go, I don't know. I'm like, for me, if you're consistent with your definition of the Farmers League, then fine. If we can agree on the definition, then great.
Left in what's been a fairly interesting first half. It's been one-sided in terms of the possession, but Angers have also looked dangerous on the counter-attack. Vitinha's had more successful passes than Angers.
That is crazy.
This is 𝙀𝙁. Marquinhos wins it back. Fabian Ruiz is the player down for PSG.
We need a shooting coach for Gonzalo because if he could actually shoot, he'd have like 10 more goals. I mean, the thing is that, I mean, he's gotten chances today. It's just that, I mean, and the chances he's gotten haven't been great. That's the thing.
Showing himself to be a really strong and reliable goalkeeper these days. Yaya Fofana, 24 years of age. He was singled out for praise by
opinions on Kevin De Bruyne leaving City. I think it's unfortunate.
The goalkeeper the country's been waiting for a long time. Big imposing presence. He's already won 26.
I think it's sort of like when it's similar to when Jurgen Klopp left last season. It's great serving in the Premier League for me. This might be a hot take. For me, the best ever midfielder in the Premier League, dominant, top class, dominated in a difficult era too, in a high intense era, was extremely successful not only just in the Prem but also just in Europe as well, performing in big games as well. had a range of passing, was crazy for me. Arguably potentially the best ball striker of a football that I've ever seen. So, no, it's a loss. This is going to go to apparently Saudi. I remember, was it last season or this season where he said that, like, as a footballer, I mean, I think, like, I like him and also as a person, because he's pretty straight up and pretty open about his feelings. He's not going to be, he's not going to beat around the bush. He said that Saudi, like, when you have the chance of making this, like, similar amounts of money that you've made over the course of your entire career in the span of, like, 2-3 years, you think about it. Which, okay, fair enough. Oh, great pass from 𝙀𝙖𝘼.
The cross now from Ruiz.
Gonzalo.
For the third time, Gonzalo Ramos heads it over again.
Will you expect this PSG will win the quadruple for the next 7 years, but you have to wear the opposition's team's jersey for the rest of the 7 years?
Got up ahead of Florent.
I mean, I'd do that, but I mean, it'd be expensive for me to buy every single kit. Like, you think in Ligue 1 I have to buy, like, would I have to buy the home and away kits for each one and wear the proper kit as well? That'd become really expensive really quickly.
They are the two top scorers this season. Dembele with 21 in the league, 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾 with 13. The next highest.
Lampard? True, Lampard's a good shout. But, I mean, this guy, Lampard, true. I just think that overall, I think Kevin De Bruyne is a more complete midfielder. He's got, I think, more range of passing. Sure, Lampard's a better goal scorer. More Premier Leagues as well. Won a Champions League like him as well.
Well defended by 𝙀𝙖𝘼𝑗𝘼.
So yeah, no. Come on, PSG, get a goal before halftime here.
𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑗𝘼 to take. Now swinger, defended well at that near post. Fabian Ruiz.
Come on, allez Désiré.
𝙀𝙖𝘼 with those quick feet. It'll be another.
Bro, Désiré 𝙀𝙖, she's gone another level, bro.
As we enter the last 5
He's just gone to another level recently here.
𝙀𝙖𝘼.
Allez, Des.
𝙀𝙖𝘼's cross deflected.
Boy. Nah, Désiré 𝙀𝙖. I mean, if he's in this form, he has to start against Aston Villa, surely. He's been amazing.
It's going to be interesting to see what sort of substitute.
How is PSG not scoring? I mean, Angers are playing really deep. Like, they are playing Park the Bus FC football. They've got the bus. They've got the team playing. They've got everything back there.
I think his elbow was up there. Certain players like Désiré 𝙀𝙖, 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝑗𝘼 very much in contention to start.
Since you're a PSG and Spurs fan, how much do you like 𝙀𝙖 𝘾𝑼𝙎? I really like him. I really like him. Good servant to PSG, both clubs. Maybe didn't necessarily live up to the career aspirations and the hype that was on him initially, but nah, for me, especially for Spurs, that goal against Ajax, goated for that. And even for PSG, gave me some really good moments. So great as well there, yeah. 𝙀𝙖 𝘾𝑼𝙎, what a player.
Marquinhos to Hernandez. He's coming inside Hernandez, playing almost as a third centre-back. Not getting forward on the left-hand side like Hakimi is doing on the right. Pacho. Ruiz finds Marquinhos.
Why do people say that Liga is a farmers league? I mean, I'd probably guess because they say that it's only Barca and Real that win the light title, and every once in a while,
This is Ruiz. Just
and every once in a while, Atleti win it. That's probably why.
Désiré 𝙀𝙀𝘼.
Come on. Like, yeah, you can look at Angers. They got 8 players that were in their own box. It's
𝙀𝙖 looking for a shooting angle. He's still going to 𝙬𝙀𝙀 and his cross.
It's just.
I think it was a cross. Takes a deflection. And
it's just difficult. I think later on in the second half, you go like the thing is Angers really have not had many opportunities. The thing with PSG is be careful though with the counterattacks though, because that's where they could get you.
Another 19-year-old
and also from set plays.
PSG ranks France international following his first cap against Croatia. Well, 𝙀𝙁, the player down now. Has 𝙀𝙀 caught him there as he's landed?
Even if PSG win this game, they automatically would win Ligue 1 because even if Monaco wins all their games remaining and PSG loses all of them remaining, they would still win the league by 1. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's a point. And I think if I'm not mistaken, even if that were to happen, I think they'd still be level 1, but they still also need goal difference. But I'm not sure. I can't. Don't like fact check me on that one. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean the thing is, you want to win this game. You want to win this game. You're at home. You're at the Parc. You have the chance. Good celebratory mood. Champions League game upcoming as well to try to win the game.
A player that PSG will be desperate to keep for many years. He's not only a very good footballer, he's a symbolic figure as well for this club, having grown up in Paris and come through the academy. Vitinha, Hernandez, 𝙀𝙀, 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑎, brilliantly controlled by
French League team. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
We're going to have just a minute of added time then. Angers have almost got through this first half. They've even had 1 or 2 chances. William 𝙀𝙀 will be a relieved man not to have conceded a penalty and picked up a red card after pushing out a little at 𝙀𝙁 when 𝙀𝙁 was bearing down on goal.
There's the Farmers League Ligue 1.
𝙀𝙁 went down too easily.
Teams all win the. I don't quite get the sentence. If you're saying is Ligue 1 Farmers League because only one team wins it. Hold on. No. Good save. Yes. Vamos Valencia. Good save, Valencia. Whoa.
Hakimi forward.
If you're saying that Ligue 1 is Ligue 1 Farmers League because that, but then, like, okay, obviously not this season, but if we count from last season onwards, in the last like 7 years, both PSG and City have the same amount of titles. I mean, by that metric, you'd say Ligue 1 is a Farmers League. You'd say that the Bundesliga is a Farmers League. Premier League is a Farmers League. La Liga, maybe obviously not as much because, you know, you've had actually an okay variety in winners. But
So there's halftime opportunities on both sides, and Jim trying to reach for salvation at the end of the season in this, the most difficult game of the season.
I'm not crazy, yeah. So you'd say that 3 of the top 5 leagues are Farmers League if you're saying in terms of variety of winners.
With the highlights, excuse me, for the first half of football.
Right, there's half though.
I'm so boned. I forgot to get my girl.
All right, I want to put. All right, I'll put on the audio for the Madrid game so you guys can listen to it.
They've got a victory if they could.
All right, there's I'll have the audio, but if you guys have any questions, I'll go and answer them now.
As you mentioned, Alex, more important games ahead for them in the relegation dogfight.
I'm gonna go with beard. I think it's nice. I mean, I'm not. I'm not necessarily trying to. I just haven't shaved. Honestly, I think I'm gonna get rid of it. It's starting to get annoying.
These are the games that
I haven't shaved in a while. In my opinion, Ligue 1 is the 4th or 5th best league in the world after Serie A. I think it's 5. I think it's the 5th best league of the top 5 leagues. Yeah, I've got no problem saying that.
Barcelona already ahead.
What do you think the score will be in the first leg of Villa and PSG?
Bevy of changes coming up here.
Not sure if I'm going to lock in for sure yet. I'll say 3-1 to PSG. 3-1 to PSG is a good result. Probably maybe not. I would obviously like to get a clean sheet, but get a good result so that you come back, you face them at Villa Park with not too much stress. So yeah.
Max Aarons is also out. Interesting. So they're bringing out a right back and bringing on a centre forward.
Farmers League is an expression meaning players are developed and then they are transferred. So like a develop. No, that'd be like you call that like a development league. Like, yeah, a development league or a feeder league is what you'd call it. Not you wouldn't say it's a farmers league.
Usually the right wing back of this team, but also Dimitri Foulquier, who can also play as a right back or a right wing back.
And if that's your argument,
different solutions. The most obvious one was.
If that's your argument,
gave a hint of utilizing.
I mean, KI Ligue 1 is definitely a feeder league, the league of talents. Fine, but the Bundesliga to a certain extent as well.
Pepelu has seen his playing time diminish, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think the Farmers League has to do, people say the quality. Like you say what the Brazilian League is a Farmers League as well.
Here is Fran Perez getting on the ball immediately. Valverde, ugly but effective, back to Rudiger.
What, not League 1, League A.
Valencia with Rafa Mir up front. Rafa Mir supporting.
I don't get the sentence. Maybe I think you might be using Google Translate. I'm not quite catching what you're trying to mean by this.
But yeah, now Valencia.
What's up, Junior? I'm doing good.
They have 2 big boys in the box. The question is,
yeah, 3 leagues are farmers leagues.
Yeah.
So you're saying that what? So what? League 1, Bundesliga, the Premier League are all farmers leagues.
Quarter of an hour at the Bernabeu.
What's your justification for it?
Bellingham.
Like for me, it's just so define your terms. Define your terms.
Completely different proposition in the second half. The attack a lot more lively, carrying a lot more spark and venom about it.
No glaze, but I think Ligue 1 is the best league in the world. Yeah, no, I disagree. I would say definitely not. Definitely not true.
Rodrigo did so well in the initial cut inside, opening up the shooting alley, but again, reasonably comfortable for 𝙀𝙀
Who do you think Kevin De Bruyne will go to? I think the rumors were Saudi. I don't know. Is there really a market for him? I mean, he's not played that much this season. I think he could still do a good job at one of like a maybe not top tier European club, like the club like the City, the Liverpool, so on and so forth. But like the passing range. Would I take him at PSG? No, not if you give him a ridiculous salary. No, I don't think he'd want to come anyways. Like PSG and City, I mean Bar City this season, similar like in terms of like caliber of teams. So no reason to go there. Yeah, I'm not sure. I asked you this last year and you responded, "Can you plan a video of you removing your beanie?" I've already removed it. Like I don't understand this like agenda of me trying to get me my beanie removed. I've done it. I've done videos without it removed. You guys look at my Arsenal piece sheet, like the reaction one. I didn't have a beanie on. There's several videos out there of me where you see my hair.
Alex, what do you make of that?
Arsenal is just wrong.
If PSG win, they win Ligue 1. If PSG draw, they win Ligue 1. All they need is a point.
Because you need, especially Luka Modric, he's 39. You need them slightly rested, and he's taking a gamble now.
True. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a farmers league, but then is what having a single more winner? That's the classification of a farmers league. Like, Ligue 1's only had 1 less winner. Same thing with the Bundesliga. The Premier League has had 2 winners only. So all those 3 leagues have only had 2 winners. So if you say that that's your sole criteria for it, then you say that all those 3 leagues are farmers leagues.
Playing on the left, that's a vintage David Alaba.
It is. Haven't seen him do that for Real Madrid. It's a good ball, good first contribution from Alaba. Finding Bellingham, lovely cross, and the header
Clear.
was goal-bound. 𝙂𝙖𝘋𝙼 having to fling himself.
Foul, foul, foul. Thank you,
To
ref.
the ball first, they're asking for a handball. Hendrick is at least, and the crowd.
Yo, I sent you a team of the season, and can you rate it? It's on Twitter. I'll have a look.
Let's have a look. Hendrick's header. No.
Hits on the chest,
Yeah.
and then the arm is not outstretched in an unnatural position. I don't think that's a penalty.
𝙎𝙬𝘼𝙋𝙏 has had some game, hasn't he? The Valencia captain seems to be involved in every major incident. And they got that right. Bernabeu crowd, of course, not gonna like
What do
it.
you think of Real Madrid this season? I think they're good. They're good. Actually, no, underwhelming. Like I just said that as a habit. No, I think
Still far from
it's just not a functional team. I think
the final picture they want to see.
they're just not a functional team. They remind me a lot of 2022, like those 2 years of M&M PSG. It's just not functional.
With great
Vinny and Mbappe cannot play together. It just doesn't work. They stomp on their toes.
They win against shouldn't be easy. But if
I mean, the thing is, because they're still in it for a treble this season.
5 points ahead of
Which,
Real Madrid,
fair enough, you have to say is impressive. But no, in terms of the play, it's not that.
Hendrick was
Last
playing
season,
an offside position.
I think they struggled a lot more. You said you sent me the thing on Twitter. I'm on Twitter. I'm not
to
seeing
go for
anything.
both of these title-chasing giants after this weekend's action. As I say, a 5-point margin and the head-to-head goal difference tilt the title race even more firmly in favour of the Catalans, unless Real Madrid can do something about this in the last 10 minutes plus. Bellingham steering.
They're drunk to
Rodrigo
Valencia right now,
down the
Madrid.
left.
I mean, I honestly can't. This game wouldn't necessarily be the only thing, but I think
Forward in support, Rodrigo.
they've had chances today. They played actually okay this time around.
Mbappe.
Skying shots there. But
He thought it took a little deflection.
I just think the construction of the team doesn't make sense. You've got Vinny and Mbappe who play the same positions. Rodrigo, in fairness, is okay. At the back, I mean, okay, you got injuries, yes, but you're having to play, 𝙬𝙬𝘋𝙼𝘋 there. What else? In the midfield, you haven't compensated for your loss of Toni Kroos. You're having to play like a nearly 40-year-old Luka Modric still. Significant amount of games, so on and so forth. Was okay. I mean, he's not playing every single game, obviously, but still playing significant minutes.
One in La Liga, though.
We'll see, but I mean, we'll see if they go on win the treble, they'll shut all of us up, and they very much could do so. So it definitely isn't. It's definitely not over.
Real Madrid, they're playing with fire here.
Yeah. A certain touch from 𝙬𝙬𝘋𝙼𝘋, was it? And Rudiger had to get it back to Fran Gonzalez for the clearance.
Yeah. Why is Enrique not playing Dembele? Because you've got a Champions League tie in a couple of days, and you only need a draw from this game, and you're playing 𝙎𝙖𝙖, who.
Hendrick, by the
I mean,
way,
let me have a look at the
supposedly, has already been pleading his case for starting the Copa del Rey final against Barcelona, given
table.
he scored those 5 goals.
𝙎𝙖𝙖 are 14. They are 4 points above the relegation, or the relegation playoff. So yeah, no need to put your best lineup out there. And I still think you could probably make an appearance coming off the bench. Doesn't PSG lift the trophy if they win? No, they won't lift the trophy. They'll do that like the last home game of the season is typically when they do the trophy
All
lift.
the managers have the best response, the best reply that a manager can have when a player demands some more minutes is like, ask him a question: who should I take off to make some room for you? And this is the question that Hendrick needs to ask himself. Am I able to start over Mbappe as number 9? Am I able to start over Rodrigo? Am I able to start on,
But they would have won the trophy technically
Vinicius
because
on the
of the
left?
points. Yeah, I mean, you could even if you win the league like in March, you only lift the trophy.
Carlo Ancelotti said, referred to that.
You only lift the trophy at.
There's a tradition of
You only lift the trophy
when you're a youngster at Real Madrid.
typically on your final home game. Like it was like PSG won it in March back in like 2015-16. If they lift the trophy in like what, March, it just wouldn't feel well. You typically lift the trophy the final home game of the season, or the final game, with depending on how like things go, if it goes down to the wire. But yeah, that's what it typically is.
Lost out there now. Mbappe trying to turn on the Jets, perhaps.
You think Mbappe should save 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 from Real Madrid? He's not playing in any games. I'm not sure if he gets into PSG's team, or I don't think he offers anything different too much from PSG for him to deserve to start. Like he'd be a similar role, like type of player as a 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. And we're already thinking of potentially getting 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝙼𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. So no need, in my opinion, in my eyes.
Saw that one coming, able to intervene. And now Rodrigo with some room to roam. 𝙀𝙬𝘾𝙼𝘍𝑖𝑘.
You think he's gonna win La Liga? I want to say, whoa, Barca potentially. I think Barca probably favorites.
With Mbappe.
I just think they got the regularity over the course of the season. They've definitely been the best team in La Liga. And the thing is, I think they can go and they've played both Atleti and they've already played Atleti, but they've only got one game against Madrid. It's tight. I think I edge it to Barca. Edge it to Barca.
La Liga campaign as Carlo Ancelotti prepares another change. We are going to see 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 momentarily.
Come on, 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go for a successful hate watch. But I said it before, I feel like there's going to be another piece of last-minute juju, hocus pocus magic.
Prevents it going behind, but no more than that.
I think it's going to be for Lucas Vázquez. There you go. And then he'll move Fede Valverde to the right back position and playing with his most offensive.
What do you think the coolest moment in football history is? Oh,
the young stars who are having to exhibit patience in their Real Madrid careers. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 and Endrick both out there now.
Honestly,
win this late on for Real Madrid. Remember, they won.
Coldest moment
between these two at the Mestalla in early January. In fact, it was.
I mean, the first one that comes to mind is Messi celebration against Real Madrid in 2017 when he takes his jersey off to win it. 𝙀𝙬𝘾𝙼𝘾. I mean, that was before. I mean, I wasn't really watching football then, but that's a decent shout.
Something similar, at least at home here.
Yeah. All right, let me mute this and put the PSG game back on now.
Get the 13th championship, and also Luis Enrique, will he use some of the players in the bench for the second half? He's also doing load management since they have the quarterfinals of the Champions League later on today.
Vince, you gonna reply on Twitter? A reply.
To all of them. Couple of conversations. Donnarumma. Look at that Scarlisa for this season. Dembélé in the bench. He's not gonna go in. Barcola either.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see if we can see him later on today, or if they will be saved. I would imagine that unless Paris Saint-Germain is losing, we will have him on the bench for the entirety of the game, and then see them back for the Champions League. And I think that's why
needed to turn down my blinds.
Crowd whistling. So Farid Al-Merali out, Jim Alavina.
I hate the positioning of my blinds here, but we'll have to make do with it. I have your lineup here.
From Gabon, with his 23rd appearance for Angers. Ready for the second half of football.
Let me get this ready. Come on. There we go.
So 45 minutes left for Paris Saint-Germain to try to clinch.
All right, your lineup, you've got Alisson and... Is this just like no bias team of the season? Okay, team of the season. So in goal, Alisson. Okay. Right back, Hakimi. Fair. Gabriel Magalhaes and Upamecano as your center backs. Nuno Mendes at left back. I think I wouldn't necessarily agree with your center back pairing. Like a 𝙀𝙁𝙖𝙆 Bassi is a good shout in there. A Van Dijk is a potential good shout in there. Saliba's been pretty good as well. I mean, yeah, I think maybe the center back pairs wouldn't necessarily agree. In midfield, Neves, Pedri, Vitinha, no problem there. I agree. Up front, Dembele, Rafinha, and Isak. Isak for me is not in there. Isak's not in there. I mean, even Mbappe's not had his most stellar seasons, but he's still on, like, he's got as many goals as Ronaldo had in his first season already. Even Lewandowski's had like 38 goals already. What are also good like strikers? Like, yeah, no. Like you can even like put in Dembele at 9, and like even though Salah is not in the Ballon d'Or list anymore, Dembele through the middle as your number 9 and Salah on the right. I would place him with Salah. Place him with Salah and put Dembele at 9. So Salah on the right, Dembele at 9, and then Rafinha on the left. Or you could, if you want, maybe you can put in Lamine Yamal. But I still say Salah.
An Angers player. This is 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾. And now Abdelli. Good pass from the Algerian. No, it was a little bit overhit, in fact. The idea was certainly right, with 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾 making a run up that flank. William Pancho finds Marquinhos. 𝙀𝙖𝘖. 𝙬𝙖𝘖, the €50 million recruit. Hakimi back to 𝙀𝙖. 𝙀𝙖 with the cutback. Possibilities for PSG here.
Come on.
Fabian Ruiz, and now 𝙂𝙬𝘖𝘋.
Ah, Kvara.
That sums up PSG's performance so far. They
just can't score.
Just been lacking. Some really nice build-up play here involving 𝙎𝙖𝘖 and Ruiz. 𝙂𝙬𝘖 are eventually the man taking responsibility for the shot.
All right, fair enough. I mean, fair enough. The thing is, you said no bias. You said no bias on your Twitter.
2 league goals so far for 𝙂𝙬𝘖. This is his 8th start as a Paris Saint-Germain player.
Come on, PSG, get a goal here.
PSG. 𝙎𝙖𝘖. Ruiz. Vitinha. 𝙂𝙬𝘖. The man PSG so badly wanted, tried to sign him last summer. It is said that Luis Enrique and Luis Campos, the sporting director, don't always see eye to eye, but when it came to 𝙂𝙬𝘖 and his profile, both men absolutely wanted him.
Come on, 6 minutes of added time in the Real Madrid game.
That's looked pretty wise. 𝙂𝙬𝘖, a live wire for PSG. 𝙬𝙖𝘖, also somebody who makes things happen. Now Ruiz. Here's 𝙂𝙬𝘖, running at the Angers defence, but the back tracking Abdelli wins it. Not for long though, Paris get it back so quickly. 𝙂𝙬𝘖, Ramos lays it off.
It's just typical.
Ruiz.
I mean, it's annoying, but no, like Angers, not. I mean, in fairness, I can't blame him too much, right? You're at the Parc des Princes, you're against arguably the best team in the world, but it's just like sitting back, not trying anything, having literally, what, 8 players behind the ball, 8 players in your own box.
Well, it's a credit to Angers that PSG may be going to look to Ousmane Dembele or Bradley Barcola.
Right, yeah, maybe bring him on, get a goal. Get him in good confidence.
Marquinhos, good ball. Gonzalo Ramos touches off.
Come on, Gonzalo, man.
And now forward come Angers.
Offside. Offside, clearly offside. It's a good finish, but he's clearly offside.
It will be checked, of course, but he did look a yard or so off.
Yeah, miles offside.
Yeah. Pacho knew exactly where 𝙀𝙊𝘿𝘾 was. 𝙀𝙖𝘼.
Come on, 4 minutes in the Real Madrid game. Come on, come on, Valencia. Come on, Valencia.
Here's 𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. Well, they've done a good job on him. It was 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 winning possession there. The young right back, born in 𝙎𝙊𝘾, came through 𝙎𝙊𝘾's academy.
Oh my goodness, 𝙎𝙊 not even trying anything. This terrorism football, man. 84% possession. Momentum, no, there's been a little slight swing in terms of, oh my goodness.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼 to 𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. Pacho. Ruiz. 𝙀𝙖. 𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. Trying to find the angle to shoot. It's so congested in the central area.
Come on.
Well, Angers win the throw. It's 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘾𝘼𝙎, 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘾𝘼, who does well. Another young man, 21 years of age. He
Valencia, see him.
from Bordeaux last.
Finish! Yeah! Yes! Vamos Valencia! Vamos! Vamos Valencia! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
𝙬𝙬𝘼, I know you're there. I know 𝙬𝙬𝘼, I know you're there. I know you're watching somehow. I know you're there. 𝙬𝙬𝘼, I know you're there. I know you're there. 𝙬𝙬𝘼, I know you're there. Hate watch successful. Hate watch. Vamos Valencia! Let's go! Vamos!
Would be interesting to have two capital clubs, two rivals in the top tier.
Ah, vamos! Let me text it in the chat.
The backing
Vamos!
with Paris Saint-Germain,
Vamos Valencia!
owned by France's wealthiest
Vamos!
family.
Let's go!
This is 𝙬𝙬𝘼 𝙬𝙀. 𝙬𝙀 dinking it, and
Oh!
it was awkward that for Fofana.
Great finish! Yes!
Sneaked in.
You always feel your hate watch. That's not even true. That's not even true. He said that in the pod. That's not true. First one was these hate watches. And
Fofana had it.
I watched the Liverpool Real Madrid game. That was a hate watch.
Pretty sure that 𝙬𝙀 wasn't.
I saw the Man City Arsenal game, the first one where they drew. That was a hate watch. I'd say that was successful. They didn't win.
Well taken by 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘾. Good skills as well from the 21-year-old. The pass through this time. The flag.
No,
down.
no,
Moment at least.
no.
Chance for Angers.
Great save by Pacho.
To deny 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘶.
And he's offside
Flag
anyways.
is raised now. 𝙬𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘾𝘼, he had chances last weekend against Rennes as well. Still hasn't scored a goal this season.
Offside. Rudiger's offside.
I think he is just off.
Rudiger's offside.
Such a good recovery by Pacho.
Bobby Charlton, get that out of here. Kvara.
Here's 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘾𝘼.
Good ball in. Yes! Désiré! Désiré, mec, qui es-tu? Ah, Désiré, t'es fort! Désiré, à qui tu penses être? Let's go! Désiré doué, les gars. Guys, le check play. Let's go. Madrid game's over?
On fire at the moment.
Nah, Désiré Doué is that guy right now. What?
A fortnight ago, scored 2 goals last weekend against
The Madrid game's over.
Dunkirk in the cup, and he scored again.
Let's go! What a day, guys! What a day! What a day this is turning out to be. Désiré Doué. He scored all of his 3 last games. Let's go. Allez, Des. Allez, Désiré. Non, mais Désiré. Let's go. Bravo, Désiré. C'est ça, mon Des. C'est ça, Désiré. Wesh, le checks play. It's a good goal as well.
Another goal then.
Vamos.
𝙎𝙖𝘶𝙖. His 5th.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Rudiger, what are you doing?
To life at the Parc des Princes. Question.
Rudiger, cálmate. Cálmate, Rudiger. Rudiger, cálmate. Cálmate. Cálmate.
And now the park on its feet, applauding.
Straight the street.
The festivities perhaps ready to commence.
Is it full time?
𝙎𝙖𝘶𝙖.
Oh, I called you out.
Hakimi. You feel that that first goal was probably the most
Is it over? It's over.
really
Real Madrid. Real Madrid. Ligue, the juju is over. The juju hocus pocus is over. The juju has stopped. The juju has stopped. Let's go. The exorcism is complete. The exorcism is complete, Ligue. We exorcise the demons. And now, no, I need them to win. I need them to win against Arsenal. But let's go, man. Vamos. Vamos, Liga.
Fabian Ruiz, Paris Saint-Germain.
This is their second loss at home at the Bernabeu in 2 seasons.
24 points.
Allez, Désiré.
Ahead of Monaco.
Foul. Non, mais Désiré, c'est fort. Désiré, tu es qui tu penses être. What a player Désiré Doué is, man. Holy.
6 matches to spare. A foul here on
Mais les gars, il envie personne là.
18-year-old French international who
Les
has
gars,
the world
Désiré. Désiré. 𝙁𝙬𝘼 down. 𝙁𝙬𝘼 down. The agenda is complete. Guys. What a hate watch today. Arsenal can't win today. Real Madrid lose at home. Les gars, what a day. God is good. God, thank you for today. Wesh, les gars.
Free kick for Vitinha to take.
Vamos.
Angers have got to dig in now. This could be a long half hour for them.
What a finish. 95th minute. And David Alaba again.
Headed up
Let's go.
by 𝙀𝙊𝘶𝙖𝘶 and eventually whacked clear.
Two successful hate watches.
𝙎𝙬𝘼𝑃. Fabian Ruiz. 𝙎𝙬𝘶𝙖𝘶. Brilliant assist from him. Heads it to 𝙎𝙬𝘶𝙖𝘶. And now 𝙎𝙬𝘶𝙖𝘶. 𝙬𝙖 chipping nicely. Space at the far post.
Go on, Fabian.
Ruiz.
Po.
𝙎𝙖𝘶 Fofana, the goalkeeper who's made more saves than any other in Ligue 1 this season. Denying the Spanish midfielder there. All of a sudden, the shots are starting to rain in on Yaya Fofana's goal.
Let's go. 2 successful hate watches, guys. Two. We did it, boys. We did it.
𝙎𝙬𝘶𝙖𝘶. Hakimi.
It's a great day. And the thing is, too, they got a Fugazi penalty. Some Fugazi nonsensical penalty. As well.
𝙎𝙬𝘶𝙖𝘶 gets away from one, but not the second Angers player. 𝙀𝙁 battling and doing well. Belkacem touches on to Alavina. Boos from the Parc des Princes crowd as Angers have the temerity to take the ball off PSG and pass it around.
Predictions for that game? I'll say Barca 2-1 win.
Absolutely whacking that, but 𝙎𝙖𝙾𝙾𝙖 Fofana equal to the task.
It's a smashing hit.
Luis Enrique is preparing a triple change. It's not really good news for Angers. We've got Dembélé and 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝙼𝘾𝙼 coming on.
Whoa. Attention. Well done, Pacho. Oh, Pacho, what a defender as well.
He doesn't quite reach his target.
Guys, I love this team right now. I love this team. This team is too good. On est trop boosté, les gars.
𝙬𝙬𝘼𝙖𝙾𝑝𝑔𝙬𝑖𝑎.
Good switch. Go on for 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑝𝑔𝙬𝑖𝑎.
𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑖. Ruiz through the Gonzalo Ramos couldn't quite control it as he wanted there. Now
offside, he's offside.
Stayed down.
He's offside.
Saved by Fofana again.
He's offside. He's clearly offside.
Well, he's an impressive goalkeeper, 𝙎𝙖𝙾𝙾𝙖 Fofana. He's starting to show that. Clearly offside though, 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑝𝑔𝙬𝑖𝑎. So the PSG changes.
All right, 3 changes.
Going on.
So 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑝𝑔𝙬𝑖𝑎, Dembélé, and Nuno Mendes coming on. Fabian's coming off.
Also going on.
Gonzalo Ramos is coming off. And I'm assuming 𝙬𝙬𝘖𝙖𝙖𝙖 as well. Or 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝙼𝑖𝑎.
So Bradley Barcola, Ousmane Dembélé, and Nuno Mendes, the players coming on.
Oh, Pacho's coming off.
Interesting that it's William Pacho who is going off. He'll get a bit of a breather. Lucas Hernandez will slip into the...
Oh, Hernandez goes at center back. Okay.
He's playing fairly centrally anyway.
So the top 4, the Fantastic 4 for PSG are on.
Even more.
𝙬𝙖, Dembélé, 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑝𝑔𝙬𝑖𝑎. Oh,
starting 11.
Dang. I just hope no injuries. Knock on wood.
Going to drop a little deeper into the midfield. Dembélé playing through the middle.
My team this season is goalkeeper Alisson, right back Hakimi, center back Van Dijk, center back Konate, the 2 of them. 𝙬𝙧𝑖𝑔 left back. Come on. I mean, he's been all right. Rodri CDM. Rodri's not played like most of the season. Center mid 𝙬𝑡, center mid Valverde, left wing Vinny, right wing Dembélé, Marmoush striker. No, that's diabolical. That's a diabolical team of the season. Dembélé. Nah, if Dembélé scores his first shot, that would have been crazy.
Behind the goal. So direct. An instant impact from the French international Ousmane Dembélé. They don't want to give him too many shooting opportunities.
No. Yeah, you better be laughing. That's a diabolical thing.
Absolutely.
Let's go back. What is this? Okay, Alisson, Hakimi, you started off okay. Van Dijk, Konate. I'll give you Van Dijk. Konate, I don't think should be best. Center backs? No. 𝙬𝙧𝑖𝑔𝙬𝑖𝑔𝙬𝑖𝑎 left back. That's probably the craziest take. Not even close. I'm sorry. Left back is 100% Nuno Mendes. Rodri CDM. He's played like 5 games this season. Center mid 𝙬𝑡. Not crazy. The fact that you don't have Pedri, you don't have Vitinha in there, that's crazy. Valverde. I mean, for me, Vitinha, João Neves, and Pedri are all above Valverde. Left wing Vinny. Vinny's not had a great season. Mbappe's been better than him.
Quadruple.
Rafinha's been better than him. Right wing Dembélé, okay. Striker Marmoush, no, not Marmoush. Marmoush has not been better than Lewandowski. He's not been better than Mbappe if you want to consider him as a striker.
Be careful not to lose it there, Bomber. He has lost it. Now,
go on. See him. See 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑝𝑔𝙬𝑖𝑎. See 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑝𝑔𝑚𝑖𝑐. The ball wasn't good enough. The ball wasn't good enough from Dembélé. The ball wasn't good enough to him.
A bit too far in front of his teammate.
But that went at 100 miles an hour. This team is whoosh. But yeah, we're good. Hopefully we keep this up in the Champions League midweek.
To Nuno Mendes, who I assume will be starting on Wednesday night against Aston Villa. Brings So much speed and dynamism to that left-hand side for Paris Saint-Germain. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙖. The cutback from him. It's intercepted.
Things are now Angers. Hopefully they
Clear.
you know, discover themselves a bit more.
Coming inside, Marquinhos. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙖. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝑼's pass. Again, it's a little bit too weighty for 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙖.
Okay, 𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙖 is coming off. João Neves is coming on.
João Neves
𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙖, another great performance by him.
is getting a breather.
𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙖.
The man who has scored the only goal of the contest so far this season.
𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙖
And is in prime.
Are you going to stream Barca's game tonight? No, unfortunately not.
João Neves to get 24 minutes here. Coutinho for Mendes.
I really hope Müller comes to LA. I hope so too. Actually, no, I hope he stays at Bayern.
Nicely taken.
Even if it's just like, I mean, it's.
The cross is dangerous.
I saw today on One Football that he's leaving Bayern. That's unfortunate. I think even if you just keep him in like minimum Bundesliga salary and just have him be there like for examples, I think that'd be great. But yeah, he's up there in age now. Probably can't contribute nearly as much as he should do. So I understand why, but yeah.
Now, the referee has given a free kick to Angers there. Still a quarter of this game remaining. Paris Saint-Germain.
Who's Angers, the team PSG are playing.
Victory. They will have roared to this league title.
Come on, maybe one more goal to seal the deal. We're 20 minutes away from a
16
title.
Wins in a row against Angers as well. They're not yet there, and they need to focus. Trying to get a clean sheet. Clean sheets have been hard to come by at home in Ligue. Only 3 in their last 20.
Oh, Vitinha, Viti, attention.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙖. Holu's pass isn't good.
Well done.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙖 pings it across to Nuno Mendes. Here's 𝙎𝙾𝙼𝘾. 7 assists for Bradley 𝙎𝙾𝙼 this calendar year. It's as many as he managed in all of 2024. It's more than any other player in the league as well. 𝙎𝙾𝙼𝘾. Oh, he's just stepped on that, has he? He's got a kick as well.
No, please don't be injured.
There'll be a bit of concern in the crowd and on the PSG bench. 𝙎𝙾𝙼𝘾 looks hurt.
Come on, get up. Come on. No injuries. We need everybody at full strength for this game. Another good assist by Kvara, though.
There's the goal. Didn't try and finish with power, did he? He just knew that if he got a good contact, it would end up in the back of the net, and he got a very good contact. Nasser Al-Khelaifi is present today, the Paris Saint-Germain president, sitting next to Luis Campos, PSG sporting advisor.
Is Kvara good? What kind of question is that? He's very good.
Now 2 more substitutions for 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙖. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 getting through a huge amount of work. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 coming on for him. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘎𝙏 going off to be replaced by Bamba Dieng. So another attacking player on for 𝙬𝙎's team. Why not? There's still only one goal behind. If they could conjure a chance and take it. Bamba Dieng, Senegalese international who's on loan from Lorient. He's managed just 3 goals so far this season. 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘋𝙀𝘼𝙖𝙞𝙡 Abdelli. Ralisoa. Headed out by...
You gotta go. Good luck to PSG and God bless you. Thank you very much and have a good day. Thanks for coming on stream. Gonna probably have to work on those team of the seasons, but appreciate it. Thank you for coming.
Dieng goes past his man, wants a free kick.
That probably should have been a foul.
Not gonna get it, but Angers still...
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Alavina's pass is poor. Paris Saint-Germain can come clear. Can they get a second goal and put this game beyond Angers? Achraf Hakimi. Neves. Dembélé. They've put on a lot of creativity in Dembélé, 𝙀𝙀 and Neves. 24 assists between them, between those 3 players this season in the league.
Ho, 𝙀𝙀! Ho, 𝙀𝙀! Twinkle toes, okay.
By Bamba.
Think PSG will beat Villa? I do, yes. It'll be like a breeze, but I think we definitely should be able to beat them.
Hernandez. Abdelli wins it. This is Bamba Dieng. Dieng once more. It's nicely worked by 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝑋𝙀𝘼, looking to bring in Alavina.
Twinkle toes from Bradley Barcola.
Well defended here by Abdoulaye Bamba to deny 𝙀𝙀. Oh, they've battled hard, haven't they, Angers? They have made life difficult for PSG in the final third.
I mean, yeah, if you call it just sitting back and putting 8 people behind in your own box, difficult. I mean, in some sense, I understand where they're coming from, but on the other hand, like you're just not playing football. Which, I mean, you're at the it's a game at the park.
The pressure will be high next weekend when bottom of the table Montpellier visit Angers. The game has slowed down somewhat. Paris Saint-Germain happy to keep possession here. Maybe waiting for Angers to come out and leave space in behind. Neves for Hakimi. 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘋𝙀𝘼 coming back to Hernandez. French World Cup winner, Lucas Hernandez. First name Lucas that is pronounced Lucas the Spanish way, because we're Spanish origins, and not Luca the French way. Neves. João Neves comes back to Hernandez. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
He had that one when he came on initially. He had one, good run, but apart from that, not much. No.
𝙬𝙬 it's overhit though.
Hello, Mint. How are we doing?
Now the ball, looking for Bombarddieng, he can't collect that.
Qui ne saute pas est Marseillais. Ouais. Qui ne saute pas est Marseillais. Hey. Qui ne saute pas est Marseillais. Hey. Qui ne saute pas est Marseillais.
Well, Angers have spent most of the last decade in the top tier. They returned in 2015 after a 21-year absence. Did really well with their long-serving coach Stéphane Moulin. Finished in the top half in the 2015-16 season. Got to a French Cup final as well in 2017, losing to Paris Saint-Germain in the final.
Obviously.
Alevina touched.
Oh, hey! Watch out!
Space here to run into. PSG recover well, they get back quickly, and Alevina couldn't find a telling pass there.
Opinions on Jonathan Galindo? Don't have any opinions on
that
him.
relegation, Angers in 2023. Bounced back though as Ligue 2 champions last year. Oh, good ball from Dembélé, very nearly picked out.
Dembélé, frappe. Oh, �ヽ𝙭𝘼. �ヽ𝙭𝘼 couldn't find the space.
Neves. Vitinha not getting a rest from his coach today. Nuno Mendes with the cutback. Not yet anyway. And the ball breaks to Abdelli. There's a player down for Angers. Abdelli looking to continue the counter.
Offside.
Well, the flag goes up, although it came off a PSG.
He's offside!
Chance maybe here for Angers. The cross isn't a good one. 𝙁𝙁𝘾 feels that he was fouled in the box. Two players went down, Marquinhos and the striker. It's not offside. And the cross from 𝙁𝙁𝘾 not good enough.
No.
Waiting for confirmation that there was no foul in the box.
No, they're verifying. They're checking. What are they checking?
To the Angers coach is told. No penalty.
No penalty. Voilà.
𝙁𝙁𝘾 not getting the decisions this afternoon. It's two penalty shouts that have gone against him. 𝙁𝙁𝘾 with the corner. Played into a good area. PSG defend it well.
Counter.
And now can counter-attack.
Allez, 𝙊𝙾.
Nobody ahead of him, though, in a PSG shirt.
Hakimi. Oh, good save, Fofana. Good save by the keeper. Good save by the keeper.
By Yaya Fofana.
Great counter.
It's another good save from Angers' Ivorian goalkeeper. Hakimi denied a fifth league goal this season. So 𝙭𝙾𝘾𝘼 coming on. One of two subs coming on for Angers. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘶 being replaced by Zinedine Ferrat. An Algerian international, Zinedine Ferrat. And 𝙎𝙾 still waiting. I don't think he's going to come on before the corner. Oh, he is. Esteban Lepore running off. Just run himself into the ground, Lepore, and might have had a better evening. Had one or two decisions gone his way. especially that first half push from 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘋, which wasn't deemed significant enough contact, significant enough push to warrant the penalty.
Ball in the back post. Cleared away.
Now away come 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎.
Watch the counter. Watch. Clamp him. Clamp him. That's a foul. Okay, maybe not.
A strong run that eventually comes to an end there on the left-hand side where 𝙬𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎 had made good ground. 𝙬𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑎 attacking for Paris Saint-Germain. Dembélé, a man with 32 goals in all competitions this season, Ousmane Dembélé. Now 𝙖𝙗.
Went for it.
Well, a driven shot from 𝙬𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑎, sorry. Ibrahim 𝙖𝙗 was in the middle calling for the ball. I don't think 𝙬𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑎 saw him or heard him.
Didn't see him.
Decided to have a pop.
It's not a bad shot. I mean, it's actually closer than it looks. Oh, 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘋. I'm not on the same wavelength there. Nuno Mendes and 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘋.
Jordan Lefort forward. 𝙀𝙁𝘾𝘼𝘋. Alavina, the Gabon international, with a good ball through towards 𝙖𝙗.
Easy.
𝙖𝙗 up against
Clamp him.
Marquinhos.
Ali.
𝙖𝙗 to the byline, couldn't quite squeeze it across.
Well done. Easy. Punky.
Player of
Dembele's been pretty quiet.
𝙖𝙗, whose progress has been stopped.
I mean, I say that. Just watch him go and score.
Had injury. Let's hope he can rediscover his form and scoring touch. He was prolific once upon a time at Metz when they were in the top tier. Seven minutes left. Paris Saint-Germain are homing in on this league title.
Oh,
1-2 there between Dembélé and Hakimi, not quite coming off. It's a league title that they've been odds on for ever since Monaco slipped away. More recently, Marseille slipped away. Just before Christmas, when they went to Monaco and won 4-2 at the Principality. The writing's been on the wall. It's been a feature as well of their season, the way they've put away their rivals in particular. 4 against Monaco, home and away. They
any opinions on Antony?
aside at the
I think
back in October there were 3.
I think people like I think it shows what Antony at Real Betis shows that some players are just not meant for the Premier League. Like they just wouldn't work well there. I heard this on a short or a TikTok recently. They're talking like would a Pedri work well in the Prem? I'm not sure. Like it's just the type of game, type of the way it's played. It doesn't suit the Premier League really all that well.
Catching scoreline, it'll be a very satisfying afternoon for PSG and his coach 𝙭given that so far, touch with no injuries, and they're looking like getting 3 more points. Hakimi. Dembélé's pass too far in front of Hakimi. The young midfielder, Seny Mayulu, is preparing to come on for the Parisians. I wonder if Vitinha will get 5 minutes off. 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘋. Nuno Mendes.
I mean, the game slowed down quite a bit, but it's a controlled win. No need to overexert yourself.
Final whistle, assuming nothing crazy happens in the next minutes. This is Hakimi's ball.
Oh, good give and go, but just not enough.
Angers defend that well, and they can counter-attack now. This is Zinedine Ferrat.
Not too much on the ball.
Trying to pick out Nian. There'll be celebrations, but I think they'll be tempered somewhat by the fact that PSG know there's still some big work to do this season. Starting on Wednesday night against Aston Villa, and the club have made it clear as well they don't want a big title celebration. The trophy will be paraded here on the final home game.
There you go. That's what, as I was saying earlier on. 𝙋𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
The 18th of May. Not just the final home game, it's the final game of the season before PSG head to Saudi Arabia for the Club World Cup.
Saudi Arabia? You mean the US?
Games against Atletico Madrid, Botafogo,
yeah,
and Seattle Sounders.
It's in the US.
Mendes looking for 𝙭𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. 𝙭𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏, 𝙭𝙪𝙨.
Dembele is really playing as a wing. He hasn't really touched the ball much. Bye, Junior 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. Thank you for joining the stream.
Elastic-like the way that he runs, the way that he can skip past players. 𝙭𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 finds Nuno Mendes. Hakimi. Dembele with it.
Oh, Dembele! If he scores.
Is he going to go for goal?
No, Dembele! Oh, what a run! Dembele, les gars, il est trop boosté. Oh, it's not a bad idea there from Kvara, but Dembele is just, oh, what a player, man.
Confidence is high.
Cheeky little nutmeg. Les gars, Dembele. I said he was quiet. He can turn down the Jets just like that. 𝙀𝙀𝘖𝘋𝙀𝘋𝙀𝘋𝙀𝘋, Ousmane Dembele. Ah, Dembele.
Well, it's not Vitinha getting a breather, it's Warren Zaïre-Emery coming off.
That's what I thought.
And Warren Zaïre-Emery gets a good hand, as you would expect from the home crowd here. Luis Enrique looking at a 16th win out of the last 17 games. They have been just dynamite Paris Saint-Germain in the last few months, that incredible run. Only marred by a 1-0 defeat here against Liverpool that ultimately didn't cost them because they turned it round at Anfield. We're in the last minute. Angers need to get this football if they're to create a final opportunity. 𝙭𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
Come on, guys. One more goal for the good vibes. Oish.
Well, Angers do have the ball, and
they go long again.
Ibrahim Nian.
Get back.
Nian's pass. Oh, it's not where Ferrat wanted it. So 4 minutes left for Angers to get an equaliser, and who knows, keep the title race alive. I don't think it's going to happen. Certainly not 2 Angers goals in the last 4 minutes. Dembele's pass is a testing one.
Good ball.
𝙭𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 can't get onto it because Lefort and
I thought I heard 𝙭𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. I might have pronounced it right.
PSG's first league title. Arrived in 1986 under the late 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙖. They won it again in 1994 under Arthur Georges. And in the modern era, they have been so dominant. It will be 10 league titles, rather 11 league titles from the last 13 seasons.
Champion, on est champion, on est champion. Yes, sir.
The chant goes up from the Parc des Princes crowd. On est champion. I think they can sing it now. I don't think.
Come on, one more goal.
Liberties, to be honest.
𝙬𝙬. Oh.
Looking
No,
to
I didn't
apply
really
the
put
icing to the cake.
mustard on the
Doesn't
shot.
Pull it off though. Now, can 𝙬𝙖𝙾produce something? Zinedine Ferrat. Nian up against Hernandez. Nian trying to stay on his feet.
Well done by Hernandez.
PSG come away with it. The celebrations are starting in the stands here.
On est champion. On est champion. On est champion. Oh, minutes. My bad. There's 4 minutes at a time.
Paris Saint-Germain
Completely forgot to add it.
French champions for a 4th consecutive season and for the 13th time in their history.
Aston Villa winning 2-0. Who are they playing?
It has been a sensational performance. Not today. They've done enough today, but it's been a sensational performance overall this season. 28 games unbeaten.
Allez, Nuno.
Nuno Mendes.
Nuno.
On his
Nuno. Oh,
Wonderful
yeah,
fun.
you went alone.
It's going to be 23 wins and 5 draws from 28 games, unless Angers can score. With Marquinhos patrolling at the back, it's looking unlikely. It's
Nottingham.
looking like a
Dang,
rare
okay.
home clean sheet in the league for Paris Saint-Germain tonight. And the league title is staying in the French capital. Not since Lille.
Ah, 𝙬𝙬 didn't put enough mustard on the shot.
Another side finished above Paris Saint-Germain in the league.
𝙬𝙬, one of the future Ballon d'Or contenders. If he could keep up, if he can keep up his progression and his how he's gone through, potentially, yes, definitely.
1-1 league title. Christophe Galtier, the champion as well with Paris Saint-Germain. 𝙀𝙀 is set to lift the Ligue 1 title for a 2nd consecutive year.
Last couple seconds.
And the referee
It's over! Oh, les champions, les gars, let's go! We are champions. We did it, boys.
Done it.
Woo!
13
We won the league. Let's go.
in a row.
Yes, sir. Quadruple. 4P.
Once more.
Hey. Let's go. Vamos. We did it, boys.
Won the championship and
Yes,
the
sir.
second in those seasons. Half of the quadruple
Oh, they're gonna toss Enrique.
flying through the What a club
Vamos.
coach has he become. Impressive for Luis Enrique to get another honor in his long career. That is the goal that gives them the championship.
Good ball in.
to touch.
League are champions. We've done it, boys. All right, let's see how quickly, probably 4-3-3 and whatnot.
For Luis Enrique, this is
So I'm sure they probably have already posted about this.
as a manager, 2 with Barcelona, 2 with Paris Saint-Germain, and with the team. This is his 5th trophy. Couple of leagues, 2023-2024, 2024-2025. Last season's French Cup. And the last 2 Champions trophies in France. They will be in the final for the Coupe de France.
Wait, hey, let's go. All right, so the quadruple is still on.
And of course, they're still in the competition.
On est champion. On est champion.
Aston Villa this upcoming week.
Woo. All right, that's my stream done there. Guys, we did it. Another championship under our belt. What was the end score? It was 1-0. 1-0 win. 𝙬𝙬𝙬𝘖𝘋 scored in the... Let's see, what minute did he score in? The 55th minute. I mean, overall, not the greatest game from PSG, honestly. But we did what we had to do. You go and you look at the stats. 81% possession, 1.60 XG. You had dominated the bulk of the momentum here. I mean, okay, Angers had 5 shots, but didn't really do much with it. 2 big chances created. It was like they sat in deep, very, very deep. Angers did. But it's definitely a controlled performance. You did everything you need to do. You take the win, and that's sort of basically it. But yeah, nah, it's a great, another good season under our belts. Have the chance, the possibility now to potentially doing going unbeaten. If I'm not mistaken, we go and we look at the rest of PSG's games now in the league. You've got Angers this game, which you've won. You've got the 2 Villa ties, and luckily this time around there's going to be no game in between, so we can really properly rest for the 2 legs. Then you've got Le Havre at home, Nantes away, Nice at home, the second to last game of the season, Strasbourg, and you got Montpellier and Auxerre. So you've got, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games to go, and to be unbeaten. Hopefully we can do it. I think the game that's going to be the most difficult is this one against Strasbourg. Strasbourg have been in excellent form themselves. If I look at, I just want to see the recent form. I mean, yeah, draw against Brest, win against Auxerre, win against Nantes, win against Toulouse, win against Lyon. I want to see which games they have next. Reims, who they play tomorrow, they should beat them. Nice, that's going to be a big game for them. Monaco, that's another big game. I mean, they've got some pretty big games to come. The thing is, though, that they're battling right now as things stand. They're currently in they're 6th. This is your Conference League, but they are Marseille at 49 points. They're 3 points away from a Champions League spot. And given that they're playing both Monaco and Nice, if they take points off of them, they are potentially at least minimum in a qualification spot for the Champions League. And beyond that, well, we can see. I guess we go and wait and see where they can, how high they can face. But I like the Strasbourg team. They've got a good vibe around them. I like the way they've been playing, high flying, energetic, and I think if you look at the last 5 games, last 5 games, they are the second most informed team in Ligue 1. So yeah, overall, once again, good day overall. We're happy, we're excited. Not only that, we had 2 successful hate watches, although I didn't watch the Arsenal game, in fairness, but that game, the Real Madrid game, and PSG go win today. Not only just win today, but get the title today. So it's a good day. We're happy, and yeah, that's basically it. That's it. That's all. Wait, the second team has 50 points. Yeah, Monaco are on 50 points. It's just, I mean, the thing is, hold on. If you look at the standings here, PSG obviously have been really, really good this season, but not gonna lie, because at the beginning of the season, people were talking about, oh, this is PSG, this is the chance. They've lost name. They lost Eminem, lost Mbappe last season, obviously. They're in like a young team, new cycle, this, that, and the other. This is the times where you can go and you beat them. All this talk, only for PSG to have potentially here one of their most dominant Ligue 1 wins since 2015-16, where they won it in like early March. You're going here, you won it April 5th, really early on. Still unbeaten, 5 draws only in total. And I mean, you got the potential now of going and doing a historic season, winning the league undefeated, winning the Champions League with a pretty, impressive run, especially considering the group phases. Then going on and you're in the final of the Coupe de France, which are heavy favorites to go and win. And also you go and you've got the FIFA Club World Cup as well, which depending on obviously how you finish the season, if you've done your trouble, then you probably go into that competition as well as favorites as well. So a lot of big games, big competitions to be going and played for. And so, well, we'll have to wait and see how things pair off. Yep, they won the league. That's true. They needed just 1 point. So even a draw today would have been enough, but they got a win, and that puts favorites mathematically. It's over. It's done. So PSG win their 13th league title in their history. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. It's been a pleasure as always. I think I might stream the Manchester Derby tomorrow, depending on if there's enough demand for me to do so. So stay tuned for that. But definitely you'll see me midweek for the Champions League games. If I'm not mistaken, let me actually look. I think PSG play. Is it PSG? Let me look. Because I don't want to miss. There's the. Hold on. Let's see. All matches. 5 round. Quarterfinals. Okay, PSG play on Wednesday. Which is good. So PSG's the Arsenal Real game, that definitely gonna be there for that hate watch. Honestly, I'm probably gonna have both the Bayern game as well as the Inter game on, just because I really need to see. I also want to be have that game on, but I'll have the Arsenal Real Madrid game, which is going to be the game I'm going to primarily be watching, but also have the Bayern Munich Inter game on the monitor as well. The Barcelona Dortmund game is on Wednesday. I mean, I'll probably do the same. I think for both games, I'll go and have both of them on, like the scorebooks for each of them. But I'll be primarily focusing on Tuesday on the Real Madrid Arsenal game, and on Wednesday, obviously PSG or Aston Villa, and then. The following week is Tuesday. That's going to be your PSG versus Aston Villa and Dortmund Barca first. And then on the Wednesday, you have the other return leg of the Inter Bayern game and the Real Madrid Arsenal game. So yeah, that's it. That's all. Thank you guys for joining the stream. It's been a pleasure as always. I know it didn't really give you guys much notice on it, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys go on and enjoy the videos. There's a new podcast episode out going with friends of mine, 𝙊𝙬 and Manny, over our Champions League predictions, talking about who we think is going to go through, how teams have gone in form. Good banter moments as well in there, some crazy takes made by us, and enjoy the shorts as well as the Premier League video saying how the Premier League is a Farmers League. But anyways, guys, thank you with all that. Thank you very much. And remember, stay safe, stay kind, and stay blessed. Godspeed.